Hello.
How's the new regime? What new changes or anything different with the coaches, with Coach Day in charge?
I think Coach Day is great. Of course we got a new character because we got most of the defensive guys going, but same culture, same pretty much everything. So I'm looking forward to the season for sure.
Is that comforting that not that much has changed?
Yeah. I think some of the things that Coach Meyer put in place is great here, and I think Coach Day wants to keep those things.
Hey, Master, how different is your body a year into this thing?
What do you say?
How different is your body? Are you faster or bigger?
Yeah, I've gained a little weight. I still feel fast, feel stronger, I think the weight program and the trainers are great for us.
Master, how much have you developed in this past year in that running backs room? What's different now than it was last year?
Oh, yeah, I've developed a lot. Beginning of last season, I wasn't too happy with my performance, but, as time went on, I just grew in the position, bettered my craft and improved a lot. And this year I feel a lot more comfortable on the field.
What did you learn from that redshirt season?
Just how to work hard, just how to finish, just how to just go in every day being a Buckeye.
Master, running back's a little different from offensive line around here, isn't it? I mean, you kind of got to get going, explain the sort of the urgency of this spring for you, for example.
Yeah, well, I know it's a big spring for me specifically, and I just want to come out here every day, and give it my all, and then just let the Lord work it out. Yeah.
Master, you're kind of in a position right now where you might have a pretty large role on this team. I know that J.K. anticipates to be like the primary back, but Ohio State's used two a lot. Like, are you ready for that challenge? You ready to be in the rotation?
I'm ready for anything. I just plan on contributing however way the team is best. However way I can help the team.
What does Justin Fields look like?
I mean, he's looking good. He's getting comfortable with the offense. I'm really excited where he's headed.
Hey, Master, you talked about developing and getting stronger and adding weight. Do you have any numbers to show how you've improved? Like, do you know what your bench press is now as opposed to what it was, or your 40, or your body fat? I mean, do you have any numbers that you could share with us?
I mean, we hadn't really done too many. I hadn't really done because, I had a little injury, so I didn't really do that much working out. But I can just tell that I've gotten stronger. I had a DEXA scan before. Right after I had the little injury, and actually I was a little bit more fat, but really not that much anyway. So I feel good. I feel real good right now.
Master, Marcus was in your position. You were in Marcus's position last year. What have you seen out of him since he's gotten here?
Yeah, I feel like he's doing good. He's really acclimating to the position, and I think he has a bright future. Just got to keep working and learn from the older guys of. Like you said, like how I learned how to come out and be a Buckeye running back every single day, how you work and how you prepare.
Master, have you seen a difference in J.K. this offseason compared to, say, last year at this time?
Difference?
Yeah, just in terms of personality and taking the room by the horns, I guess. Like, is there a difference in his personality or leadership style in making him, because he is kind of the leading veteran in this room?
Yeah, well, I mean, last year he was a leader too, and he's continued that role. He's gonna help us out however way he can, and I guess he feels like his time is winding down here, so he's going to make his mark and go from there.
At what point would you say that you returned to being 100% healthy? How long have you been in that category?
I mean, I'd say pretty recently. I'm still going through some things, but I can't do anything about it. Just keep going, and I know everything's gonna shape out to be just fine.
Pretty heavy load for your high school team, and I know that's always adjustment for young guys to come in and not play as much as they're used to, but when you're in a place like spring practice and you feel like, hey, this is a chance I'm going to be on the field this year, I mean, does that kind of change your attitude at all? Does it make you more excited? Like, does it just feel like you're more part of the team? I mean,
yeah, it definitely feels good, and it's definitely, when you get that first year, you feel like you've, matured so much more in that second year, and it surely does feel good because I feel like I hadn't played football in 2 years. I got injured in my senior year, so it definitely does feel good, and I'm very grateful to be out here back doing everything.
How would you describe yourself as a runner? Are you a bruiser? Are you fast?
Yeah, all that. Bruiser, fast, one cut, go. I'm not going to be doing all that. I just try to get north and south as fast as I can.
we've heard from quarterbacks that sometimes it takes a year to like really understand the offense. Is that true for running backs as well? Is that kind of different?
I think it is. I mean, like last year for me, I didn't know too much. I just knew what I was supposed to do, and that's basically it. But now this year, we're really learning a lot more things. I feel a lot more comfortable with what the other positions are doing. You know, really where the O-line is going on blocking schemes and things like that. So it's a lot more comfortable now.
Why does that matter?
It matters a lot. You know, it's better to. You don't want to react on everything. You know, in high school, you just kind of react and you don't really know where people are going. It's just your athleticism that gets you places. But now you have to have, you know, football smarts, and that's going to get you a lot farther at this level.
Is that like just that helps you anticipate what's going to happen?
Yep.
Why does that matter?
I mean, that just makes you a better player. That gives you the edge, you know. People that really know the game and really know what's going on can have an idea of what's going to happen, so they can – They basically already know what the play is gonna look like, what they'll do. If you're just reacting off of it, you're gonna be slower.
When did you at what point was it, like sometime last fall or this spring? Like when did you feel like you started, like that all started really clicking for you?
Really just coming back off. I mean, I started to feel really comfortable right at the end of the season. You know, right at the start of spring. And throughout off season, just learning and you know, going in the film room, talking to coach, you know, really just allowing everything to sink in and really just being more comfortable, you know, being more confident in myself. You know, since I've already experienced that first year, it's really easy. I mean, it gets a lot. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but you just feel a lot better after that first year.
Last question.
Good. Thanks. Thank you. Appreciate it.